Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the campus of Tabor College. We're here in the Tabor College gym as we get ready for the opening night for the women's. Lady Blue Jays here on the first night of the Tabor Classic. After a long off season, we're finally back in action. Rod, it's good to have you here. Another season for us.
Yes, sir. Jim Paulus. Hello, everybody. Great to be back. 2025. I didn't even know if I'd be alive in 2025, but here we are, back for another year.
Well, you weren't the only one, my friend. So, the new season brings lots of new faces. Rod, there was quite the group that graduated and moved on from the program last year. 5 really key starters for the Blue Jays over the years, so that'll be a little odd not having those 5 out there.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. We were talking earlier. Who are those 5? We got Maddie McCoy, Maya McGee, Chloe Bowen,
Olivia Owens,
the killer post down inside.
Then the all-time three-point shooter.
Oh my, assistant coach now.
Yes,
Cassidy Beam.
So just quite the crew. And but as always, Coach Reed doesn't have an empty cover board. He's brought in lots of new players, 13 new freshmen on the team. And we were talking earlier, for the first time I can remember, no transfers even on the roster.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. But like they say in a good program, we don't rebuild, we just reload here at Tabor College. So I'm looking forward to this because I've heard a lot about some of the new players here, and I'm anxious to see them to play tonight. Watched a little bit, or watched quite a bit of the first game of the year at Briarcliff, where they competed very well, and saw a lot of the new faces. But watching on a computer is not the same as in person.
And we were also talking, Tatum Smith has sat behind a couple All-Americans the last couple of years, and finally got her. I mean, she's played minutes obviously over the last couple of years, but she got some big minutes at Briarcliff and really showed up for the Blue Jays.
Absolutely, and we could kind of see it coming last year when she got a few minutes with those top 10. We could see it coming already last year, and in the JV games, I think the JV team last year went undefeated.
Yeah,
and so we saw it some there, and so exciting to see what she can do for the Blue Jays this year, along with her high school teammate Lily Veer, who just continues to show up for the Blue Jays night in and night out.
Well, it looks like they're going to get ready here for the opening prayer and national anthem. We'll take a break, come back and get the starters for the Blue Jays and also their opponents tonight. John Brown.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Tabor College for game number 3 in tonight's Tabor College Classic, featuring the John Brown University Golden Eagles and your Tabor College Blue Jays. At this time, I ask that you please rise for our opening prayer.
Please. Father, we just thank you and praise you for being in our presence this evening. We thank you for this event where we can glorify you. Whatever we say, do, or think during this time, help us bring honor and glory to you. Keep everyone safe as they travel home. We thank you for the players, the officials, the spectators. Thank you, Father. We'll give you all the glory now. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, let's get going here with the starting lineups. Again, the Blue Jays are going up against the John Brown Golden Eagles. This is their first game of the season, so we only know a little bit about what we've read. And of course, we played them last year down in Arkansas. Also the opener for, I think, both teams last season. So you got some starters for us?
I'm ready.
All right.
Starting at guard, number 4, Lily Mindeman, 5'4" sophomore from Nixa, Missouri. Number 5, Sarah Snodgrass, 5'11" sophomore from Lincoln, Arkansas. She is their star player.
Yep.
Freshman last year, and I think she was an all-conference player for them.
Yes.
Number 11, Kaylin Ferguson, a 6' sophomore from Olathe, Kansas. Number 12, Abby Sanders, a 5'8" junior from Bentonville, Arkansas. And rounding out the lineup for the Golden Eagles, number 25, Kayla Trammell, 6' freshman from Valley Springs, Arkansas. So big lineup, 5'11", 6' for the John Brown Golden Eagles.
You mentioned Snodgrass last year, 18 points and 12.5 rebounds in a freshman in the Sooner Conference.
Right. Sarah Abel in her 3rd season coaches the Golden Eagles. Oh, sorry, I was wrong. Sydney Webb in her 2nd season is the head coach for the Golden Eagles. I was on the wrong team there. Thanks, Jim. And now moving over to the Blue Jays. When we talked about this already, a freshman, number 10, Katie Evans, 5'3" guard out of Wichita, Kansas. I believe Andover.
Yep.
Regular Andover.
Yes.
Not Andover Central. Then we got number 11, Lily Veer, we mentioned earlier, 5'7" guard out of Newton, Kansas, Berean Academy. Number 20, Adrian Hazelwood, a 5'8" sophomore from Lynchburg, Kansas, Smoky Valley High School. Number 23, Haley Contreras, a 5'4" sophomore guard from Liberal, Kansas. And rounding out the lineup for the Blue Jays, the aforementioned Tayton Smith, number 35, listed as a senior, 6'2" from Elbing, Kansas, and also Berean Academy.
Yeah, Coach Reed mentioned that in the preseason talk he had, that Tatum is a senior in the classroom, junior in
eligibility.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if she was able to come back and maybe work on her grad school next year. We'll see. So in that returning group, of course, we'll see Brooke Berlin coming off the bench. I think she's probably one of the lone seniors on the team, and then a nice group there, a couple juniors in the starting lineup and 2 sophomores and a freshman.
I'm a little concerned just when I look at starting lineups when we got 5'3", 5'7", 5'8", 5'4", and 6'2" going up against 1'5'4", but 5'11", 6 foot, 5'8", and 6 foot. So there's going to be some matchup problems right off the bat, both ways.
So the Golden Eagles get the tip there. Mindeman has it up top, gets it over to Snodgrass.
Lily Veer gets the job of guarding Snodgrass. Does a great job of cutting her off right there. Now a double team. Picked up by Evans off to Smith. Now Veer.
Good defensive stand by the Blue Jays. Veer gets it, hands it off to Contreras. Both teams, man-to-man defense. Tatum gets it. Turnaround jumper, rolls it in.
Oh, my goodness. I thought she had the drop step at first, then she went the other way and still got the bucket. So nice play there by Smith.
Lily Mindeman brings it. Hands off to Ferguson. Nice little handoff. Bucket by number 12, Abby Sanders.
Yeah. John Brown just stayed with their offense that time and got the handoff and the layup.
Contreras gets a pick up top, gets deep, kicks it out to Veer. Contreras, shot clock at 10. Nice. Oh, I thought maybe she got fouled there down low. Missed a bunny there. It's a nice entry pass by Evans. Kick out, 3-pointer, and that's good.
3-pointer good by Kayla Trammell, a freshman, 6-foot freshman. And we get a travel call. You know, Smith had a few that she missed down low in that Briarcliff game, but she got her own rebound every time it seemed like and still got the bucket. So,
looking at the Golden Eagles website here, Taylor Trammell, 1,000 career points and 500 rebounds in high school. So she's going to be a handful to keep an eye on. 5-2 Golden Eagles here, 2 minutes into the game.
Seems like we've got a little clock issue already here. Yeah, they put 10 seconds on it.
Eight to 18, all right. Here we go.
Lindemann off the trammel now. Snodgrass, a little give and go down low. And Snodgrass gets the easy bucket off the pass from Sanders, I believe.
Couple easy buckets here early for the Golden Eagles. Oh. Across the way to the front row. Back-to-back turnovers for the Blue Jays. All right, Coach Ham, what do they need to do there with that? They need to switch that up? Or?
That's a good question. Size is one thing they're going to have trouble with.
Oh, Snodgrass gets her own rebound.
This time we're going to get an over-the-back call off against John Brown, I believe.
That's on Trammell. First foul of the game. 7-2 Golden Eagles. Contreras picked up at half court. She has a running shot there, no good. Picked up by Mindeman, and she brings it up. Trammell gets it in.
Oh my goodness.
The ball just rolled over. 9-2, 9-0 run here for the Golden Eagles.
Ferguson just kind of threw it up when she got bumped, and the ball went in. Now Veer with a 15-footer good.
She ends that Golden Eagle run, 9-4. Blue Jays need to get a stop here.
2-3 set here by the Golden Eagles. Almost
Snodgrass.
a steal.
Shot clock at 5. They get it in deep to Snodgrass. Oh.
Veer got caught out of position down low. Tough job trying to guard All-American Snodgrass down low. He's having to guard her up on the wing and down low both. And
I don't think it would have mattered because I think she got her I think the foul came before, but they did reset the shot clock on that first shot, and it didn't hit anything.
Right.
Free throw's good.
Coming in for the Blue Jays, another freshman, 0, Abby Proctor, 5'11", forward out of Heston, Kansas. And also into the game was number 30, Brooke Berlin, 6'2" senior out of Clearwater, Kansas. So we'll get a little more size now in for the Blue Jays. We'll see if that helps on defense or not. Inside to Berlin. Berlin goes up. Oh, strong and rolls it right over the top of the rim. Might have got a foul there, but no call. So they're letting him play.
Nice move by Berlin. Yeah, that's definitely a moving.
Mindeman gets called for the moving screen. That's hard not to do that on a handoff.
Yeah. Couple more people coming in here. Long.
Yep. 212 Caitlin Long for the Blue Jays.
And I think Landry O'Brien, number 4.
No subs for the Golden Eagles at this point. Yeah, number 4, you're right. Landry O'Brien, a 5'8" guard out of Edna, which is in Labette County. Berlin on the moving screen.
2 fouls apiece here. Just under 6 minutes. 11-6 Golden Eagles. Snodgrass has it up at the top here. Picked up by Veer.
Well, Veer is going to get called for the foul there on the trip.
That's her second.
He'll have to come out of the game. And another freshman in for the Blue Jays, number 5, Anna Lambert, 5'9" guard out of Manhattan, Kansas. Played her high school ball at Riley County.
That was an unfortunate call there.
Now freshman Abby Proctor gets the job of guarding Snodgrass. Snodgrass spins on her, goes up for the layup as Long brings it up court for the Blue Jays.
And Snodgrass comes as advertised, huh?
Yes.
Very good player. Berlin. No good.
Does an up and under move. Left hand doesn't get it to fall. Sanders back quickly for John Brown. Goes up and rolls it off the rim. The rebound Long. Good defense there by Tabor, not fouling down low.
O'Brien has it up top. Goes across. Nice take. And
nice job. Landry O'Brien on the left hand layup down. She had it. That was a nice take down from the left side.
Look at that. Goes away from the screen.
Number 3, Hannah McLean, a 6-foot junior, comes in from Cove, Arkansas for the Golden Eagles, along with number 30, Oakley Lofton, 5'5" freshman from DeQueen, Arkansas.
The Blue Jays cut that lead to 4. Get it back to Snodgrass up top.
She's the go-to person, that's for sure. Good
switch there.
Yeah, good switch. Cut off. Sanders now has the ball. Shot clock running down. We're going to get another screen.
That's 2 on Trammell.
And Trammell was in good position, but she stuck the hip out at the last second. Picked up the foul. That'll bring Ferguson back into the game. So Ferguson got just a little bit of breather.
Coach Reed not happy about something. It's going to be a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back. Golden Eagles on top, 13-9. All right, we're back here, 4:35. Blue Jays will inbound, down 4.
On the court for the Blue Jays, Proctor, Long, Berlin, Lambert, and O'Brien. For the Eagles, Snodgrass, Sanders. Go down low with number 3, McLean, who checked in earlier, gets called for the foul.
That is her first.
Keep an eye on this. That puts the Golden Eagles in the bonus. 4 minutes left in the quarter.
First one good.
It's going to take me a while to learn all these new names, huh?
No kidding. Usually we just have to learn the names of the opponents. Now we got to learn the names of all these new Blue Jays.
We should have come to a couple practices.
Yeah.
All right, both free throws. Blue Jays on a little bit of a run here, getting it back to 2. What was it, 13-4 or something?
Yeah, it was.
Blue Jays have done a much better job on this end. Proctor again trying to front Snodgrass.
Cross court to McLean, looking for Snodgrass.
Oh,
Proctor
nice.
with the steal. And foul going to be called. McLean might have picked up another foul there. And she did. That will bring in number 20, Aaron Merkel, a 5'9" sophomore from Groover, Texas, for the Eagles.
And that'll put a couple of free throws here. Like I said, 16 foul.
Good defense by Proctor down in the
yeah.
post. You don't know, young lady coming out of high school, you don't know what she's going to be like defensively. You pretty well knew what she was like offensively because she did pretty well scoring for the Swathers in high school, but really looked good down low right there.
But I also think she was tad under recruited because of her teammates and
yeah, she had a teammate, Brueggemann,
yes,
I believe.
Yeah. So
who's now at Missouri State.
Yeah.
What used to be Southwest Missouri State. Now it's just Missouri State, I believe.
1 point game here. 3-pointer off the backboard.
Rebound went up and no good as O'Brien goes up and can't get it to fall. Good try.
Golden Eagles push it back here.
Lofton with the ball. Sanders has it, looking across court. Finds Ferguson, now Snodgrass. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Could have been a foul there on that rebound. O'Brien had the ball for a second. Subs coming in for the Blue Jays. Contreras, Smith, Hazelwood, all three coming in.
But nice minutes by those three coming out.
I think Veer might not play the rest of this quarter for sure.
It's easy to forget about with all these new players about how good a freshman season Contreras and Hazelwood had last year.
Hazelwood goes down low.
Probably should have shot that, huh?
Maybe. Merkel came up with it. Good defense by her. Now Mendeman kicks it back out. Almost stolen there. Snodgrass goes up, can't score, gets blocked by the bottom of the rim.
Lambert brings it up, kicks it out.
Shot way long there from the corner. O'Brien's got to get used to this gym.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I think they practice here.
Yeah, they do. No, game and practice, two different things. And pressure there by O'Brien causes a turnover.
Both teams gone cold a bit here, still at 12-13, 2:30 left in this quarter.
Be nice to see Tabor take a lead here.
I would now. Contreras, 1-4 set here. O'Brien comes up and grabs it. Goes baseline.
That's a layup.
Clear out for O'Brien.
Yeah. He's got an incredibly quick first step.
And we've seen her go both ways, right?
Yeah.
Left and right. Snodgrass gets it up high here.
That was Colby.
Colby, yep. Another
steal there by Blue Jays. O'Brien with it. Looks long first. Just out of Smith's reach. Let her just a little bit too much. But the Blue Jays have taken the lead.
There you go. You asked, delivered.
You asked for it, you got it.
2 minutes here. I quickly will cut that off for everyone's benefit.
It's a classic movie. Classic movie. Forget Paris, you got to watch it. Sanders on that give and go down low, and Smith blocked. Nice job there. Smith at 6'2", taking on Snodgrass at 5'11".
We'll watch this here. And you know what that looked like? Chloe Bowen. Didn't jump.
Yep.
So.
Maybe she learned it from Chloe.
She saw it for 2 years, so.
Yeah.
More clock issues here.
Well, you got those first game jitters, with the clock.
Are you feeling a little jittery there, Rob?
Yes, just a little. Inbounds to Colby. We'll get a foul on Hazelwood, bumping Sanders a little bit.
That's fourth for the Blue Jays. Free throws the next time.
I'm not sure Abby Sanders or Snodgrass have been out of the game.
I don't think so.
Pretty amazing. The pace of the game's been pretty fast, too. Good help there. by Smith. Now Smith guarding Snodgrass to reverse the ball by the Golden Eagles.
Man, just good defense. But not. Oh, another good
Another
block.
block. Oh, nope, we're going to get trouble there. Looked like Lambert could have taken the ball down the sidelines, but kind of forced it in the middle where there was traffic.
I think she just didn't want the ball.
Well, sometimes you're taught to get it to the point guard.
Yep,
and
I get it.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Lindemann now a 1-4 set for the Eagles. Off to Merkel. Merkel nowhere to go. Good defense by Hazelwood. Now should have been a travel. They're going to call it out of bounds on the Blue Jays, which I think is correct.
Just as you said, I think the Golden Eagles sat a couple people here. Snodgrass sitting. Just under a minute here. Shot clock at 2.
Another block. Sideline break. Lambert has nothing. Kicks it back out. Now down low to Smith. Smith going in on Merkel. Just didn't get that quite enough left hand on that with the spin and rolled off. We'll see how send her to the line. See how her free throw shooting has improved from last year to this year. Just a little bit off. It looked good until it didn't go in. What they used to say about me. I got a good feeling about this one. Shots up and just barely.
Oh. And we know that Rod hasn't improved in the offseason.
Ferguson gets called for carrying the ball. Hey, in the Chamber of Commerce, the City Rec Corporate Challenge they did this last year, I was entered in the free throw contest, and I made 20 out of 25.
Oh, wow.
So there.
Well, there you go. Rick Barrett style?
No.
Okay.
No. Thought about it. Contreras with the ball. Off to Lambert on the wing. Now O'Brien, top of the key, gets a screen from. Oh, that ball. Oh, my, we got all kinds of stuff going on down there. Loose ball. O'Brien lost it. Picked up by Mendeman. Now Mendeman fouled by Contreras, and that'll be free throws on the other end.
So a couple free throws, and hopefully the Blue Jays will have the last possession here. Pretty active first half.
A few Tabor students dressed in Halloween outfits tonight.
We hope so.
Also, would hate to not mention that it's Happy Reformation Day.
That's right. That was mentioned in our faculty meeting today.
There you go.
Yep.
Free throw is up and good. Second one goes. Tie ball game.
Tie, 26 seconds here. See what the Blue Jays do.
You know, we're not getting to the magical 20.
No, we're not.
But we're not. But at least the other team's not either. Contreras dribbling around, looking for, running the shot clock down. Off to Lambert. Now screen. And Lambert throws it up. He had a little. Actually, Smith had some time, but.
All right. After 10 minutes, we're still at the same spot, tied up at 14. We'll be right back. All right, Golden Eagles will inbounds here. Blue Jays did get one of those jump balls there in the first quarter, so Golden Eagles will start the second quarter, tied up at 14.
Sanders has the ball. Off to Colby, back to Sanders. Now Ferguson. Ferguson looking down low, and
She should have stayed behind.
ball's rebounded by Hazelwood as ball wasn't able to drop for Snodgrass. O'Brien with it, cross court to Long. Long sets up, shoots a three. It's good.
There we go. First three
First three of the game.
and the year. There we go.
Long set up perfectly, got her feet underneath her. Nice looking shot. Now Sanders looking for a screen. Good help by Berlin. Now Long shuts off Mindeman. Off to Ferguson. Now back to Sanders, and it's up and in by Ferguson. Nice play. They do a lot of pick and rolls.
Looks like the help was a little bit late there.
Evans in for the Blue Jays. After the quarter, now Long sets again, shoots, and that one doesn't go. And a long pass up court to Ferguson for the layup. Long, Hazelwood, Berlin, O'Brien, and Evans in the game for the Blue Jays.
After that three, Golden Eagles respond with a couple buckets, take the 1 point lead. Evans has it up top. Gets a drive, she'll take it all the way.
Doesn't score, but fouled by Ferguson.
You think?
Well, they called it.
Fouls on Sean Brown, number 11, Caleb Ferguson. That is her first personal foul. Team's first.
Lambert comes in for O'Brien for the Blue Jays.
Number 5, Anna Lambert.
Give Landry a little break.
Evans at the line, shooting 2.
Snodgrass, Colby, Ferguson, Sanders, and Mindeman in the game for the Golden Eagles.
Lambert, she's from Riley County, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Been a participant at the Hillsborough Classic, probably.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And bucket's good.
Coach, assistant coach at Riley County for the women's program, girls program.
Former
Gordy Nelson.
former wide receiver. For
That's
the
right. Ferguson has it. Off to Colby.
Snodgrass has it up top, hands it off. Oh, I thought Long could have just taken
Oh,
that.
we got a mismatch with Snodgrass down low, and I think Ferguson was thinking Snodgrass was going to the bucket. Probably could have been,
Yeah.
or should have been. That'll bring McLean back into the game for the Eagles.
All right, who's going to pick up Snodgrass out of this group?
Abby Proctor checked in. I'm going to guess it's
Oh,
her.
yeah, yep.
He guarded her last time she was in and did a good job. So I bet they're going to continue that. Berlin, top of the key, off to Long. Long goes away from the screen from Proctor. Proctor
Shot
now
clock.
on the wing. Sorry about that.
Shot clock at 5. Oh,
Man. Big long pass up to Colby. Colby goes up, no good. Forced it a little bit. Long comes down with the rebound.
Blue Jays didn't foul. They just stood their ground.
Good job.
Tie
Down
game
low.
at 18.
Lambert fakes.
Probably had Brooke there. Long on the left side. Oh,
And new subs coming in the game. Smith and Contreras back in for the Blue Jays. And Lofton in for the Eagles.
18 all, 6:47 here in the second quarter. Gets it into Smith. Oh, Contreras is deep.
Must have shuffled her feet a little bit in the lane. Mindeman now for the Eagles. Off to Sanders, back to Mendeman. Green. And Mendeman goes up and off the glass. That's good. Little floater.
Yeah, nice take. Smith really wanting it down low.
Lambert had the three, gave it up. Now Proctor looking down low. Gets it to Smith. And a little touch pass inside to Proctor, off the glass and no good. Now McLean gets it. She goes up and gets fouled by Smith. And that was one thing I was going to say earlier. We need to keep Smith out of foul trouble.
Yes.
That's just her first foul. So.
Well, in 4 minutes of this second quarter, we hit that three and a free throw, and that's been it on the offensive side. You still haven't hit your 20 yet.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I know.
Ferguson back in for the Eagles.
Second free throw, no good. 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Contreras gets the screen. Nice switch here.
Picked up by Merkel, who checked into the game. Now down low to Smith. Smith gets a nice pass inside to Proctor. Proctor scores after the whistle. And we got a foul called. It'll be Blue Jays ball out of bounds. Pass inside. And Proctor goes up and scores in the lane. Nice play by Abby Proctor.
He's got a nice mid-range game. That was beautiful. Right off the screen there, and
I got
a handoff.
And I got a feeling that her mid-range is going to extend out a little further as she gets older.
Yep.
Kind of like her brother. Oh, like to travel. No call. Merkel trying to save it. Does to Sanders. Sanders shoots too late. Nice defense by the Blue Jays.
And Colby comes back in. Colby, another freshman from Enid, Oklahoma.
I was going to say something about that earlier. Home of the mighty Plainsmen.
I think she went to one of the Bible academies.
I don't know.
I think so.
She might have. Probably Oklahoma Bible Academy.
Yeah.
And a little floater by Contreras off the glass and good. Contreras on the board for the Blue Jays.
Evans picks up the ball here.
Lofton over to Colby.
Oh, nice.
Good help there by Evans. Proctor had good defense, but kind of had her back to it. Lambert gets it, drives, and is fouled. Almost gets it to fall.
That's three, I think, on Ferguson.
Did Ferguson pick that one up? Let's see what we got here. Number 11. That's her second.
All right.
Yeah. That'll bring Snodgrass and Mendeman back into the game, and number 25, Trammell.
Looks like we have a timeout here. 4:30 left. Blue Jays with a 1-point lead, 22-21. Busy weekend here in Blue Jay land. Got senior night for football with both soccer programs tomorrow.
Wow.
Also with 4 more basketball games tomorrow.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
busy. First free throw just off the mark.
I think there's no basketball telecast tomorrow, just video.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think all this stuff will be out at the football field.
Well, I'm glad you said something.
He'd still be here.
Free throw's good. The second one, Snodgrass, Trammell, Mendeman, Sanders, and Colby in for the Eagles. Into the game for the first time, Kaylee Kaufman for the Blue Jays. Kaylee Kaufman, number 15, a junior, 5'4", from Hutchinson, Kansas, Central Christian High School. Good
Nice
defense there by Hazelwood. Little help defense by Kaufman. And she thought Hazelwood had her and kind of moved away, so a little help and recover, but Snodgrass took it to the hole.
They did hold Snodgrass for a long time there.
Yeah. Contreras off to Kaufman. Now Lambert, now Smith gets it down low. She goes up and under, doesn't get it to fall, gets her own rebound, goes up and scores.
Yes.
Nice job padding her offensive rebound stats.
Yes.
Good job there by Tatum Smith staying with it.
Saw a little bit of that at Briarcliff last week.
Yep. Snodgrass now with it. Hand off to Sanders, goes up, and he gets fouled by Smith. And that's going to bring Smith out of the game and Berlin back in right away.
Still not too bad. 2 fouls in the first half. So
That is his second personal foul.
3:28 left in the first half. 25-23 Blue Jays.
first free throw is good. Hillsboro Trojans make it to the final round in volleyball today.
Really?
They will be in the semifinals tomorrow morning.
Versus?
Let's see here.
Second free throw good. 25 all. As Contreras brings the ball up for the Blue Jays, guarded by Mendeman.
Oh, shoot the ball.
Yeah. Kind of
Kaufman
from the corner, and it's no good. Rebound by Trammell. Trammell, that's a baseball name from Detroit Tigers back in the day.
Shortstop.
Yep.
Oh.
And blocked from behind by Hazelwood. Snodgrass hits the floor, but no foul called, and that will bring Ferguson back into the game for Colby.
Proctor comes in.
Nice job by Hazelwood.
Hillsboro will take on Blue Rapids Valley Heights.
And something here.
Shot clock should not have reset, so it should be fine at 16.
Yep. Here we go. Mendeman to inbounds. Gets it to Snodgrass, guarded by Proctor. Proctor, tough defender.
Oh, nice.
3 seconds in the lane, Cole.
You know,
good defense by the Blue Jays.
Proctor played that cut so well.
Oh, yeah. The pass could have been made, but it would have been a real tough pass. By the time Snodgrass got it, she'd have been behind the basket.
25 all here, under 3 minutes. Contreras on the left side. Gets it into Brooke Berlin. Up and under. Little scoop move, no good.
Good looking move by Berlin. Just couldn't get it to fall as Sanders brings it back up quickly now. Ferguson back to Sanders. Good defense by Kaufman. Now stolen by Berlin. Contreras pushing it, now slows it down.
Man, some great defensive plays out here by the Blue Jays this first half.
Kaufman gets it down low to Berlin right away. Berlin kicks it over to Proctor. Proctor for 15 feet. No good. Rebound by Trammell. Trammell off to Ferguson. Now over to Sanders on the wing, guarded by Kaufman. Knocked away there by Lambert. Snodgrass has it. Berlin comes over to help. Good help. Oh my gosh.
Tried to shoot it from
Does that count as a shot?
I should. There was no other player there for sure.
Good defense once again by the Blue Jays.
Snodgrass with 8 points this game so far. Oh,
it's a foul. Darn, sorry about that.
oh,
I got caught up in the action, Jim. O'Brien comes into the game for Kaufman.
.122 here, still knotted up at 25.
Sanders has it. Good defense. And three-pointer.
Out of bounds.
Trammell had a foot out of bounds when she caught that ball, evidently.
Man, with Trammell as a freshman and Snodgrass as a sophomore, maybe we shouldn't schedule them for a few years. 1:15 here.
Lambert, top of the key. It's a screen from Berlin and goes all the way to the bucket. Couldn't get it to go. Merkel with the rebound, and she's going to be called for a double dribble.
Under a minute here. Proctor gets it down deep. Nice little up and under. Good.
Nice move by Proctor.
45 seconds here.
Mindeman guarded by Contreras. 1-4 set, 1-4 high for the Eagles. Now Mindeman on the wing looking for Merkel. Tries to take Contreras. Contreras cuts her off. Merkel for three. No good. O'Brien rebound. She's going to push it.
They're wanting her to stop.
Proctor eyed the three, then decided to listen to the coach yelling one shot.
Yes. And half the gym. 10 seconds here. Contreras dribbles. Gets it in deep. Oh,
and nice left-handed shot there by Brooke Berlin. And that'll do it for the first half for the Tabor College Blue Jays, Jim.
Nice little run there the last couple minutes. Take a 4-point lead. It looked like a game early season for both teams. A lot of turnovers, a little sloppy play, but it's good to see some of these new Blue Jays out here.
Not bad for your first outing at home. First outing by the John Brown anywhere. Second outing for the Blue Jays. I'm impressed.
So we'll take about a 12, 14-minute break here, come back with some stats, and get you ready for the second half. All right, we're back here for the third quarter. Blue Jays will inbound here, up 4, 29-25. It's opening night here in the Tabor Classic. The Blue Jays hosting John Brown, the Golden Eagles. Contreras has it, gets it out to Katie Evans. She's going to shoot for 3. That's short. Ferguson with the rebound, and she will bring it up. Ferguson's picked up by Veer. Veer sat a long time, got 2 quick fouls early by about the 5-minute mark. No good. Tatum Smith with the rebound, out to Contreras. She will set up here, gets it over to Veer. Veer down to Smith, kicks it out. Hazelwood for 3, no good. And Mindeman brings it up, picked up by Evans. Still no score here in the third quarter, 29-25.
Good defense by the Blue Jays. A couple players out there with foul trouble.
Shot clock at 7. What do you think? Veer played about 4 or 5 minutes?
She didn't play much.
Yeah, so it's good to see her here in the second half. Both her and Smith with 2 fouls. Keep an eye on that. Ooh. Trammell has it, kicks it out. Ferguson. He throws it up, no good. Contreras with the rebound. She'll bring it up.
Contreras, Hazelwood, Evans, Smith, and Veer. Goes down low to Smith, up and under. Now she gets her own rebound, and she's fouled. And they're going to call a foul on Trammell, and the shot counts.
Yeah, I thought that came earlier, but
I thought he called that foul before she ever got that shot off. And that's third foul on Trammell, and that'll bring McLean into the game for the Golden Eagles. Mindeman, McLean.
I don't know how Smith got that first attempt even up.
Sanders, Snodgrass. I know, I don't either.
Blue Jays with their biggest lead tonight, up 7, 32-25. Let's see if they can build off that. Hazelwood will pick up Snodgrass. I think they're going to try to keep Lily on the floor a little bit here.
Good defense there by Hazelwood, down low on Snodgrass. 3-pointer by McLean. It's good.
Hey.
That's not her first one either. I think that's her second 3, maybe third 3. She's got her hands full with Smith down low. Going to be called for the foul. That time Smith just lost the handle, turned and still went up, but that's her third foul too. So
both post players for the Golden Eagles with 3 fouls. Looks like she'll stay on the floor. Smith misses the first. 7:52 here.
Second one, nothing but net. Mindeman brings the ball up for the Golden Eagles. Guarded by Contreras. Now Snodgrass gets it. Switch. Veer on Snodgrass. Shots from the corner. No good. Contreras gets the rebound off the back iron. Pushing it up court.
Nice fake. Oh, it's got to be something.
And a late call.
Oh, that's her 4th. Oh. Wow. So you mentioned the height advantage. That's been neutralized a bit here with the foul. So
Merkel comes into the game, and a little confusion here on. Okay, Merkel comes in along with Lofton. Lofton didn't know who to give the towel to. Hazelwood at the line to shoot 2.
This one's good.
Well, you'd hope. She's a shooter.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
Ooh. Rolls it in.
Yep.
Shooters roll.
There you go. Good backspin on that ball.
Blue Jays back up to up 7. That matches their largest lead.
Almost looked 1-4 high set by the Eagles. Almost looked like it could have been a travel. Now Sanders shoots and scores. Off the screen for Merkel.
Nice play by the Golden Eagles.
Evans on the wing. Over to Veer. Veer being guarded by Ferguson. He goes up and is fouled, I believe, by Mendeman. And it is her second.
Number 4, Lily Mendeman, is her second personal foul. Lily here at the line, shooting 2.
One.
14 fouls for the Golden Eagles already. Just a little over 3 minutes. That's the third one on Smith, and she'll come sit here for a bit.
That'll bring Berlin into the game for Smith, and Proctor comes into the game for Hazelwood.
Blue Jays number 30 from Berlin.
(36-31).
Pretty balanced scoring for both teams, really. When you look at the.
Well, this may not be completely accurate.
Well, I'm just looking up at the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Sanders off to
Colby.
Colby. She drives. Good defense. Ferguson now drives on Proctor. Kicks out to Colby. Colby for 3, and it's off the front arm. Proctor gets the rebound, brings it up court quickly. A 5'11 guard forward. Gets it off to Evans. Now Evans over to Contreras. Proctor has it in the corner. Now back out on the wing to Veer. Now Evans for three-pointer, and it's good. Katie Evans, her first 3 ever. Well,
it was
at home. At home anyway. I don't know about her career.
I don't think she had one up at Briarcliff. So Blue Jays now up 8. Sanders with a little pull-up, no good. Picked up by Veer. Blue Jays push here. Proctor, fake. Little runner, comes up short. Rebound by Ferguson. Golden Eagles will push it up here. Nice defense again by Proctor. Blue Jays push it here. Second foul on the Blue Jays. 5:28 here.
8-point lead, largest of the game for the Blue Jays. John Brown
They had her up.
was up by 9 early.
Yeah. Long brings it up here, up 6 Blue Jays.
Long dribbles out of the corner, screen from Berlin. Now O'Brien has it. Nowhere to go, gets to Proctor. Now Veer goes up past Colby and scores.
Nice play by the junior.
One 4 high set again. Sanders comes off the screen.
That's how they got their three-pointer a couple possessions ago.
Nowhere to go there. Now Long, good defense. Colby down to Snodgrass, double team. She goes up and scores anyway. Turns the other way. Proctor had help on the right. She turned to the left and little baby hooked it in.
Nothing you can do there. Good play by a good player.
Handoff from Long to Veer. Now Veer to Proctor. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien flips the screen, goes up, and is fouled. Gets her own rebound, even though the whistle had blown. Mendeman will pick up her third foul.
That first step's kind of nice, huh?
It is.
So we will take a timeout here. 41-35. We'll be right back. All right, 4:03 left here. O'Brien is going to shoot a couple free throws here. Blue Jays up 41-35. They were up 4 at the break. First free throw is no good. Stay with us after this. The men will play tonight.
Hopefully start before 9 o'clock.
You didn't know we had an early game that went long, overtime. It slowed things up tonight.
Must have been a long overtime.
Yeah, I think it was a long game and then an overtime. So
I think the next game was a lot of whistles.
Yeah.
Ferguson off the screen, off to Sanders. Sanders comes off a screen from Snodgrass. Tabor's defending that well. Now Ferguson goes all the way around. And good defense there. Not so sure that wasn't off the opponent, but Contreras and Lambert in the game for the Blue Jays.
So that shot clock will be at 10. Colby gets it in to Sanders. Going to get it to Snog.
3 seconds. Called against the John Brown Golden Eagles.
They've had a couple of those tonight.
Yeah.
See if the Blue Jays can finish here with a bit of a run this quarter. Up 7. They've been around 7 or 5 last few minutes. Contreras gets a screen from Proctor. Gets it in the corner.
Lambert drives, cut off by Ferguson. Kicks out to Contreras. Now cross court to O'Brien. O'Brien fakes, drives, goes all the way to the bucket for a layup.
Oh, man.
Nice job by Landry O'Brien. Woo.
That gives the Blue Jays their largest lead of 9.
From Edna, Kansas. How many people know where Edna, Kansas is, by the way?
I didn't.
You looked it up, I bet.
I only knew LeBlanc County. So
Berlin gets called for the reach. Inside, that'll be her third, team third, and we've got a new player as Hazelwood checks in for Proctor. We've got a new player, number 3, coming in. Nevi Wilkie, a freshman, 5'11", from Wichita, Kansas, classical school.
That's right. Dad used to be a soccer coach here? Is that right?
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, well,
Then he went somewhere else.
not that long ago,
Yeah.
but it's probably 20 years ago.
We're talking about Rod here.
It's not that long in my world, but Sanders drives on O'Brien, kicks it out to Mendeman. Now back to Sanders, looking down low to Snodgrass. Nice little, as Wilkie gets it and brings it up. Looks at 5'11", she handles the ball fantastic. Now she's posting up, comes out, sets the screen. Now Hazelwood goes away from the screen to Lambert, the corner. Contreras, guarded by Snodgrass, probably needed to keep moving towards that ball.
15 on the shot clock. I don't think Wilkie got in against Briarcliff, so this is their first collegiate experience here.
I've never been to Edna, Kansas, by the way.
You may have.
I've probably seen the sign. I've probably seen the sign on some road. Shot clock down to 7. And Lambert's going to get called for the charge. Shot clock winding down. She took it to the bucket. Good aggressive play, and that'll bring Veer into the game for O'Brien. .44-35, 2:15 left in this third quarter. A lot of game left here. As Mendeman brings it up for the Eagles. Off to Ferguson. Back to Colby. Now Snodgrass in the corner, being guarded by Hazelwood. Hazelwood doing a good job. Then she does up and under and scores. So
nice move.
You think you got her stopped, and then she does that little move to get down low, and can't give up on it. You got to stay with it.
12 points for Snodgrass.
Veer in the corner, being guarded by Colby. Kicks out to Contreras. Contreras drives. Kicks to Lambert. Lambert drives, backs it out.
Shot clock at 4.
Here having to force that up. Snodgrass with the rebound, being cut off by Contreras. Contreras giving
Nice handoff there.
stopping Snodgrass from going to the bucket. Now Hazelwood guarding Snodgrass. And we're going to get a foul called on Wilkie.
Fouls on Tabor number 3, Eli Wilkie. That is first.
John Brown runs a lot of what we used to refer to as the two-man games. I mean, the two-man games on different parts of the court. Kind of like NBA. Sometimes you see that a lot in the NBA.
And you're right, they move it around a lot. Sometimes it's up top,
Right.
sometimes on the wing. Ferguson will shoot here. First one's good. Both teams are in the bonus now with the 1:05 left in the quarter.
A little housekeeping duty there.
Second free throw, no good.
Wilkie with the rebound, brings it up quickly off to Contreras. Contreras gets by the, and Wilkie gets the rebound. Yeah, nice pass off the glass. Wilkie gets her first points of her career for the Tabor College Blue Jays.
He's got a couple rebounds to go with it. Oh, nice by Proctor.
Oh, she had a pass up court there, it looked like, but couldn't get away from Snodgrass.
33 seconds here, so about a forced 33.9. About a. Oh, why's that at 13? Oh, there it is.
There we go. Yeah,
Now it's in
they
our
fixed
advantage.
it. Yeah, it is. They're going to let it go. Thought maybe they'd stop and do something, but they didn't.
So Blue Jays have an 8-point lead and the ball.
Contreras, nice fake. She goes up and scores. Nice play there by Contreras.
Coach Reed not too happy with the early
Shot
shot.
it too early. And now you know why.
So the Blue Jays double their lead in that third quarter. They came in up 4, and now they're up 8. So we will take a short break here and come back with the last quarter. All right, the Golden Eagles will start us off here in this fourth quarter, 48-40.
Mendeman with the ball, top of the key, off to Sanders. Gets a screen from Trammell, I believe, who came into the game during that break. And a travel there. Good defense by Peyton Smith, and ball's turned over by the Eagles. Contreras, Proctor, Smith, Veer, Lambert in the game for the Blue Jays, and Contreras fakes the pass, goes up and scores.
Back-to-back buckets between the quarter break there for Contreras.
Mendeman, Trammell, Colby, Snodgrass, and Sanders in for the Golden Eagles. 1-4 high set they've been doing a lot of. Sanders comes off of that, shoots, doesn't score, and Trammell picks up the rebound and gets it to go. Good rebound and putback by Taylor Trammell.
Trammell with those 3 fouls should be able to play a lot of minutes here. Contreras again picked up this time.
Proctor for 3. Just off the mark, but Smith right there with a rebound. Kick it out. Kick it out. Kick it out. There you go. Get the new shot clock. Now Contreras drives, and she goes up and off the rim. No good, but Lambert right there. She's going to kick it out.
Oh, nice pass.
Nice pass to Contreras. That's 3 buckets in a row by Haley Contreras, and we get a timeout by the Golden Eagles. And let's see, it's a full or 30-second timeout. We can stay right here.
So as we mentioned, Rod, busy weekend here for the Blue Jays. Men will play here after this game, and then tomorrow, senior night for the football team. Also for both soccer teams, and then basketball games also tomorrow. So,
wow, crazy. What were you saying about? You were talking about. We were talking about Chloe Bowen earlier, and now she is doing what this year? She's a second assistant at
Morehead State.
Morehead State, and
they open
the great state of Kentucky. And who do they play?
They open up at Kentucky here November 3rd. So.
Ouch. She told me last spring, she said the new coach, well, she actually got the job when the coach was at St. Joe, Missouri at Western in St. Joe, at Missouri Western, I think it's called. And the coach then hired Chloe and then left Missouri Western but took her to Morehead with her. But she said she got to Morehead and was going to clean house there and just have all transfer international players. I looked at their roster, and that's
Is that what it is?
almost, except for 2,
Okay.
I think. So I guess that's what she wanted to do. So she did it.
She did it. Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes for Chloe out at Morehead State, and first year as a college women's coach.
Couple other.
Wish her the best.
Couple other graduates down on the bench there for us. Maddie McCoy and Cassidy Bean.
Yeah.
All right, here down 10. The Golden Eagles bring it up as we go here about 8:30. Beer.
Long cross-court pass to Trammell, guarded by Smith. You don't see Smith away from the basket that often.
Proctor.
3 seconds in the lane. Snodgrass held the ball too long with 1 foot in the lane. And Caitlin Long will come in for Contreras during this dead ball.
O'Brien's in as well, looks like.
I guess so. I don't know how. She must have checked in here and then came on the court, but I didn't see it, so it looks kind of weird.
Beer.
Here gets the screen, goes away from it, drives in, scores the left-handed bucket. So smooth with a crossover dribble there. I would hate to have to guard her, you know what? Well, I didn't like guarding anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Long on Mendeman. And Snodgrass for 3, and it's good. Sanders for 3, and it's good. You know, Sanders and Snodgrass both are quality players. They're tough players inside and outside. As Smith kicks it out to Lambert.
Fastball.
Gets the screen. Now, O'Brien. O'Brien goes up, short arms it a little bit. Snodgrass with the rebound as Tabor has a 9-point lead. Snodgrass brings it up. Hand off to Sanders. Sanders drives. Kicks out.
Good help.
Now Trammell for 3, and it's off the mark. Good rebound there by Veer, who takes care of the ball.
She's going to take it all the way here.
And Smith right there with the rebound, off the glass, and good.
I think I saw that at the state tournament a couple years ago against Hillsborough.
Probably right.
Berean Academy state tournament title with those two a couple years ago. Blue Jays up 11. Nice spin move.
Oh, nice play by Proctor. Gets a little bit of body on that block. Good spin move by Snodgrass, but Proctor stayed right with it.
Yeah.
Questionable call, but probably the right one. Berlin and Hazelwood check in for the Blue Jays.
Well, you can see how Snodgrass averaged 18 last year.
We forgot to mention Aaron Barocio, who coached here for, 14 years?
She was actually here before Sean.
Oh, that's right.
16 maybe.
That's right. Yeah. Who's no longer with the team either.
That's right,
So that's
yeah.
another
That's a big loss.
Key loss. Who's somebody, a coach that's been here that long and
Worked
that
a lot
established. And
worked with the post players quite a bit.
yeah, anyway.
Kate Brickell moves up into that slot. Free throw's good.
56-47, 6:33 left in this contest.
Long brings it up. Lily Veer hands it back to Long. Blue Jays need to get into something here, down to 15. Someone should be open here. Cross court to Veer. Oh.
And O'Brien has to shoot with the shot clock running down, kind of a little bit of a panic and off the glass a little too hard.
Boy, that offensive possession got off to a bad start and didn't get any better.
Right.
About the only thing good is it took out 45 seconds. So
there you go.
Yeah. But lots of ball game left here, so
Probably not the time to start running clock yet.
No.
Snodgrass down low, gets it up and in. Hazelwood got caught on top, couldn't get around her. Easy score for Snodgrass. O'Brien gets called for the travel. And Evans comes in for O'Brien.
5:33 left here. Blue Jays, a couple empty possessions here. Going to need to stop. Sanders.
Snodgrass working really hard down in the post, and now we've got Ferguson
on the end.
on the end line again. Yeah, well, that wasn't her before. Well, maybe it was her early in the game or first half. Anyway, turnover, and Blue Jays had the ball.
I would like just a good shot here. See if we can get some offense. Oh,
Little bobble there by Hazelwood. Now Evans goes in, kicks it out to Veer. Veer goes around the screen, now down to Berlin. Berlin tries to go to Long. Probably should have drop stepped and layup there.
7 seconds.
Yeah, got it. Timeout. And I thought we had a shot. I thought we had to adjust something on the clock, but it's a timeout by John Brown. And that's a full timeout, I believe.
We'll take it with them. 4:54 left. We'll be right back. All right, Rod, we were talking on the break, a little nervous here. Need to see some Blue Jays pick it up a bit. 4:54, lots of game left here.
Only one freshman on the court right now for the Blue Jays. Nobody getting open. Now Katie Evans gets it to Hazelwood in the corner. Oh, just off the mark.
Oh,
good rebound there by
Yeah.
Trammell. Long
Very
came
good.
in, and Blue Jays back on defense. You know they're going to go.
oh,
You know they're going to go to Sanders or Snodgrass.
Fouls on Tabors number 20, Adrian Hazelwood. That is her second personal foul. Checking in for the Blue Jays, number 23.
Contreras comes in to the game for Long.
Sanders at the line, shooting 2.
Contreras has had a really good game tonight.
Very efficient. Six-point lead by the Blue Jays. 4.5 minutes to play. Both free throws good.
Lead down to 5 now.
A little pressure, three-quarter court pressure being put on by the Golden Eagles. Evans for 3. Rebound Hazelwood. She goes right back up and scores. Snodgrass kind of, see the replay here, kind of got her face in the way of that elbow.
She was right under the hoop there.
So not only did she get a foul on the play, she also got clocked pretty good in the nose or the lips. Might have got a fat lip out of that deal.
Hazelwood at the line, shoot 1.
More than anything, the Blue Jays needed a bucket. It's been a long time. Free throw's good.
Hazelwood completes the three-point old-fashioned 3, and Proctor comes in for her. Give a little more size down low. I think Proctor's done a really good job on Snodgrass defensively, and I think that's a defensive-offensive move right there.
I think you're right.
Proctor just a little bit bigger. Well, we're going to get Contreras for going through the screen instead of around it, it looks like.
13 foul for the Blue Jays. Golden Eagles only at 1.
Lindemann off to Sanders. Sanders drives, kicks out. Scramble back to Lindemann. Good job by Abby Proctor on defense there. And Contreras fighting for the ball. They're going to call a jump ball, and it'll go to
the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays. Can't get the Contreras trying to get the attention of the people to sweep up some sweat there. Contreras off to Evans. 2 freshmen on the court for the Blue Jays. Contreras dribbles out of the pressure, goes through it, now gets it to Berlin. Now here stops Snodgrass from going all the way, and Mendeman for 3, and it's no good. Rebound Veer. Veer's going to take off with it. And she lost the ball. Would have been a nice behind-the-back pass if somebody had been there with a blue shirt on. Proctor got caught behind Snodgrass. Tipped the ball away from Snodgrass, but gets called for the foul.
And that is the 14th foul, so the next foul by the Blue Jays will put the Golden Eagles on the line.
Only 2 fouls on Abby Proctor. Oop. Almost thought we had substitution coming in. Now we do after the ball's thrown in. Double team on. We left her. Golly, everybody went over to Mendeman and left Snodgrass wide open when Mendeman drove baseline. There was too much help, if you can have that.
I don't think we need to leave Snodgrass. So.
No. Good job by Contreras. A floater inside. Doesn't get it to fall, but Berlin right there can't get it to go. Foul called. Good rebound by Berlin. Snodgrass not sure about the call. It's only her second foul. Zach Goodrich going to have a little talk with the point guard about shooting the ball that early in the offensive set, I believe. First free throw by Berlin, just off the mark, a little long. See if she corrects that here. I think she does.
So Smith comes back in, 2:38.
Smith will come back in, and we'll get a timeout by John Brown, and they are down to the 30-second timeout. Is that down to 2, or have they got to take the one off of there yet? I don't know.
Who knows? Oh, looks like they have one
down
left.
to 1, so 2.5 minutes left and only one timeout left. Blue Jays with 3.
I wonder how they'll use those 3. Last minute, little advance. Advance the ball.
You're just trying to get me riled up.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Has been a while, hasn't it?
Remember when they used to have one-on-ones?
Yeah, I do remember that. Those were the good old days. Oh, Coach Reed, not as animated during this 30-second timeout as sometimes he is, and just talking quietly to his team about what he wants them to do here in the last 2.5 minutes.
After those first 2 early fouls, Lily Veers stayed out of foul trouble this second half.
Trammell, Colby, Sanders, Snodgrass, and Mendeman in the game for the Eagles.
How can there be 30 on the shot clock? Well, they'll probably shoot it earlier.
Evans, Smith. Beer, Proctor, Contreras in for the Blue Jays. Good defense so far, making the Eagles work for this, and now we're going to get a foul on Evans. A little too aggressive there on defense, and that'll put the Eagles on the line.
That is their first personal foul.
So Blue Jays need to play tough defense without fouling here in the last couple of minutes. Otherwise, we'll see a lot of free throws.
Sanders at the line, shooting 2.
Should be shooting 1 and 1. Yeah, we got a little more cleanup on aisle 2.
Fourth quarter's kind of dragging on a little bit.
Well, they do a little bit.
Yeah.
We won't quite get that 9 o'clock men's start. This rate.
You mean the 8 o'clock?
Yeah, that's right.
Running almost an hour behind here.
Women's game started at least an hour late, I believe. Both free throws good by Sanders. A little pressure being put on here by the Eagles, which we figured was coming. Oh, man, there's cross court. There we go. Contreras now with the ball from here. Evans, top of the key. Going to set the offense up. Starts out with the pass to the high post. Smith, now Veer has it. Goes up and waiting for her teammate to get the rebound. And the foul is going to be called on Trammell.
That was on JV number 25, Taylor Trammell.
Sure, there's a... I'm not sure I'm not in agreement with the John Brown coach that it wasn't really a foul there. She was just backing in trying to get the... But
I think that was a play on.
Yeah. But Smith did the smart thing and grabbed the ball and put it up right back up, and in the process got a foul. A foul call. 1 out of 2 free throws. Proctor fighting for it. All her teammates had taken off.
Oh, nice
Steal by Veer. He's going to go in uncontested and score a layup. That's her 9th point. We got another timeout by the John Brown coach. Full timeout. 63-55. 8-point lead with a minute and a half to play. And here you see the finish of that steal by Lily Veer. Peyton Smith, the only one in double figures. I guess we can take a break here and come back in a little less than a minute.
All right, 1:30 left here. Blue Jays with 3 timeouts. Golden Eagles at 0. 8-point lead.
Mindeman to bring the ball up for the Eagles. Contreras guarding her now. Here on Ferguson. Sanders gets through the crowd. 3-point shot, and it's off the mark. Snodgrass there with the rebound. And she goes up, can't get it to fall. Good defense by Proctor that time. Didn't really fall for that fake. And Evans gets it past half court.
No one picked her up. So.
Well, how come the women can play with their jerseys out, but the men can't?
No.
Proctor with, oh my goodness. Abby Proctor with the dead bang layup. Just missed it by a hair.
Oh, makes.
It's a 30-second timeout. That is their final timeout.
I guess that is their final timeout.
Oh, they must have had an extra one we weren't aware of. Well, I'm going to say 8 points in 32 seconds. I'm going to say that I think we've got this one in the bag.
Sure would have been better if that layup went in.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit easier. So.
Yeah, the 10-point lead sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, the Blue Jays play Benedictine.
Yes.
And do we know anything about them?
I know they won a squeaker against Bethany in overtime.
Oh,
I didn't see any of that game, so we'll see.
I didn't either. It was I was out on the golf course during that one.
Working.
No, playing.
All right. All righty, 32 seconds here.
Sometimes golf can be work. Inside to Trammell. Trammell out to Sanders. Sanders drives. And Smith just stands there and lets Sanders go down. Now Veer has it. Cuts through the defense. Fouled there. And he'll go to the line to make it a 10-point game. So we can feel better about life.
That actually might be just the 4th team foul. So.
It's like I'd have felt better shooting a 78 instead of a 79. Oh, we're not even in the bonus. Sorry about that. Veer inbounds for the Blue Jays. Looking for her high school teammate, Smith. Smith has it. She'll dribble away from Trammell. Now Contreras gets it back to Smith. Intercepted by Snodgrass. Up court to Sanders, and good defense by Katie Evans. And jump ball call. That'll stay with the Eagles. And we've got 4.3 seconds left.
Call it.
The Blue Jays will win their
first game
of the year. First home game. Hopefully improve on that tomorrow. And Snodgrass gets the rebound but can't get it off quick enough. And we really played good defense on a really good player tonight in Snodgrass and Sanders.
They ended up with 30 between the two of them, but
that's not bad between the two of them.
Snodgrass was 6 for 17 and Sanders 3 for 11. So I suspect that this team has the Golden Eagles will have a very successful run through the Sooner Conference, and wouldn't surprise me to see them make the tournament. So, all right.
And how about those Blue Jays? Let's just count it up here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up to 5. Maybe that's it. We had 5 freshmen that played significant minutes for the Blue Jays tonight, so that's a big plus. And Tatum Smith taking over where her proteges in the post left off and did a great job down low for the Blue Jays. along with Brook Berlin. So things are looking good for the Blue Jays.
We'll see if they can make it 2 in a row tomorrow night. So
There we
thanks
go.
for joining us, and we look forward to more this season. Have a good night.
Good night.